Welcome to the pod, big dog.
Wow.
Yes, thanks so much for coming. Love to have you.
Great to
guys.
have you back. Great to have you back, my boy. It's been about 3 years since you was on the pod last. And you on some whole different other shit at this point now. So, like, it's only right that you come back and update the people about the world of Composure Squad.
I like the smooth talking right now.
You feel
Of course,
me?
baby.
So, Jermaine's a DJ. Do you call yourself a party promoter anymore? Because I don't know if you do it anymore.
I'm taking a break because I don't like losing money. But, yeah, I'm a
DJ, producer, party promoter, and all around great ass guy. So if you ain't heard, tap back in to the first time he was on. Damn, I wish I would have looked up the episode number. But the last time he was on to get in, tap in with his background and shit. But Jerm is here now because he just dropped the project.
Yeah, Lost Leaders.
Yeah, I just
tell
dropped
people.
it this past, Friday, December 6th. So, yeah, like a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. On Lizard Label.
Yeah,
Shout
tell us
out
about
to-
Lizard Label.
Yeah.
What is that?
So, Lizard Label is an imprint that's local. It's made by my friends Sold, who is Glenn Fitch, and then Lexi, their partner.
Hell yeah.
Talk about the project.
It's just me focusing in on one genre, which almost never happens.
Okay.
I decided to. I mean, I've been loving breaks and jungle for a long time.
Yeah.
So I just decided to actually make a focused project that was like one thing.
Yeah, yo. It'd be hard to do that because, like, as like an eclectic music person like you is, for real, like all of us is, for real, it's hard to be like, all right, I'm making this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been like, it took me a long time because I did a lot of studying and like actually listening to the tracks and then how niggas actually made jungle. And then there was a lot of research that went into like all the simps and like the soft synths that I've used, and like I like did research on like what they used to make music in video game soundtracks from like the 90s and early 2000s and shit. So yeah, it was a lot that went into it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Gervais, you was a video game nigga, for real. Like, I just recently hopped back on the game, for real. But like, it's funny because like back when we first started making music, Jaren would use like it'll be like a Tony Hawk. Like, you know when they let you record your game and watch your shit back? Yeah, I'm like, Jermaine always been incorporating games in his artwork, for real, since ever. Like, I never used to go on like Madden or like Super Smash Brothers or something, go to the camera mode and like watch this shit. This nigga used to be doing that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do a lot of G4 watching too.
Ooh, not G4. Y'all know what G4 is?
Network?
Yeah. Gee, I remember we only had that shit upstairs. I was like, can I watch? No. I have to wait till the summer. The summer will be popping. I'll be like, that's what Olivia Munn fan ass.
Bro, that's crazy. She like a
Damn, I
celebrity.
forgot about G4. If y'all know what G4 is, go look it up. It used to be a video game channel.
You
on
should
TV.
check out Cinematech. That's like that's the big show that I used to watch.
Oh, weird.
That's the one they would just show clips.
Yeah, they would just show like clips of games and like cut scenes and all that shit.
I love that. I love
Damn,
watching
yo.
videos.
I used to be a video game head.
Me
bro.
too, dude.
What happened to
me
me?
too. I don't have time to just sit. I mean, I guess I do.
I do. No, because I be feeling like all of
Maybe I
my free
should.
time I have to be working, and all of my
Right,
free time I
right.
have to be doing something. Like I just recently stepped back on the game for real. Like,
Yeah,
y'all hop back on that Halo. Niggas thought I lost it. I still got it. I put 25 up on niggas' head just that I was running around like I want the smoke. Where's the smoke?
I hate to be an asterisk nigga, but like if you play with Perry, he'll have the most kills and also the most deaths.
Chill.
Exposed.
Chill.
That's sick though, man. Like, what happened to just getting high and playing the video?
Playing video games, for real. Like, I'm trying to get back to that.
Eating
I mean,
chips.
Well, bro,
Perry
I'm
got
gonna
that.
yo, hold on. It's honestly kind of by design. Like they don't make games that you can play like together in person on multiplayer. everybody gotta have
that's
the
crazy.
game and the system.
I found that out the hard way. It was lounge, G. Like
That's actually insane.
Yeah, like you can't system the screen split and shit no more. Like that's crazy for real. Cause that's what it used to be for real. Like go to somebody's crib, everybody get on the game.
Every weekend, niggas was in the basement.
Even when niggas first started drinking and shit, niggas had to sneak a little beer in.
I was thinking
They have a little beer bottle. Like turn it up.
That's when I was drinking apple pucker and shit.
I'm
Mixed with
crying.
Mixed with Sprite.
That's crazy. That's a sweet ass little.
The sweetest shit ever.
That's a sweet ass libation. That's basically.
That's that. Yes, exactly. That's that Texas tea for you, baby.
Somebody, I forgot who it was that was on the pod recently, and we was talking about Tony Hawk. And I was like, I got up on a lot of the songs that shaped how I looked at music.
Yes.
When I was 12 years old, off of Tony Hawk for real too. For real. I set my foundation.
Yeah, 100%. I tell people all the time that I probably would not like hardcore if it weren't for that video game.
Yeah,
If I never heard Black Flag.
I'm gonna be
That's
real.
deep. I feel that.
There was a song by Dynamite Hat called Dear Kate. I was just
Holy
looking up
shit.
I was just looking up this shit like the other day. I'm like,
Dynamite
what is Eric Stolten's mask?
I haven't thought about Dynamite fucking hacking forever. That's crazy.
Yeah, like I remember like back when me and Jerm was coming up, this was the nigga that was on the rock shit. I was not on no rock shit for real. I used to say
It took me a minute too.
I used to make fun of Jermaine, be like, yo, you listen to that
Yeah. Niggas used to get me with that one for sure.
The is hilarious.
Like, Jerm was the nigga that was like, come on my crib, watch MTV X.
MTV X. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, throwback.
You were MTV X,
That was crazy.
What a time. You just had to be there. What kind of video games though? Like, is it always just Halo? I automatically was gonna call Perry out and be like, "Oh, you're back on the game. What playing 2K?" Like,
I was.
He was.
but it's like, okay, in my head, and I don't even play video games like that anymore. But I'd be like, okay, niggas love like playing basketball, but like then I feel like sometimes they like don't like you're not playing any role playing games or anything like anything that's really difficult.
No.
That like like Shadow of the Colossus or fucking
Shadow with a
Bro, can I tell
Skyrim
you something?
or some shit.
All right, me and Jermaine got to tell you this story, G. Me and Jermaine, 16 years old.
Yeah.
It's a GameStop down the street from the crib, right? So we used to be up there all the time. We used to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like up there talking to the niggas because it was GameStop. Video games was our life. So we up there, we like, damn, I wish I could work at GameStop. That'd go hard. We was up there, we had put our monies together and bought Shadow of the Colossus.
I love that game.
And it was a beautiful game.
It's so beautiful.
It was a beautiful game. Like, yeah, Jermaine playing like, wow, look at the
Look at the sky.
For real.
Look at the land.
It was we had went up there because like our little hustle was we would get a game, we would buy a used game. It was a 7-day return policy on the
Play
game.
that shit for 7 days.
Yeah, we would cop that shit, play that shit, and then
we
we'd go back up there and return it and get another game or whatever, right? So we was up there, we put our bread together, got Shadow of Colossus, came back up though to return it. You know what I'm saying? And dude, it was a nigga named Orlando.
I cannot believe your
like,
memory is impeccable.
Like we played Shadow of Colossus. I was like, it's beautiful, but I was like, I don't know if I like this. It ain't fun. Jermaine was like, I love this game. So I was like, nah, take that shit back. Took that shit back, and then the nigga Orlando was like, Shadow of Colossus is a beautiful game. Jermaine was like, I know, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, G. I was like, yeah, it was beautiful. Dude was like, you ever thought about working here? Jermaine was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He gave us applications. We filled them out on the spot. We went home, like, damn, we finna work at GameStop. It's finna go crazy, right? We sitting there, like, waiting. Dude hit Jermaine up immediately. I was like, yo, come in for the interview. I was like, damn, he should be calling me, so.
Call and come.
It was loud.
Did you end up working at GameStop, Drew?
For like 2 weeks. That was like my first job. Yeah.
Fair enough. You weren't ready. You weren't ready to.
Why only 2 weeks?
Honestly, I'm pretty shy by nature, and I hadn't broken out of that yet.
Oh, true.
Okay.
So that was like my first job, and I had to like talk to people and shit.
Yeah.
It was not really. It wasn't a vibe, and you gotta like stand. It was like a small ass game, so like, you just gotta stand on the sales floor. Like,
Yeah.
niggas know what they want, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They pick up one thing. You're like, oh well, have you?
Exactly. It's like
You're just forced to chop it up.
Right.
What's your favorite song on the project?
Shit. Probably Who Do You Think You Are? I Am.
Bitch.
It's I made it like basically in January, February.
Word.
And it's like probably the busiest song, just like the most like accomplished like track that I've made. It's like super dense. I use a lot of sound effects. I made some sound effects that are like really crazy, and it's like it go hard as hell, but it's also still beautiful.
Ooh.
Because I'm just a writer, you know, I write the melodies, and there's a lot of like dueling melodies on it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad you moved. Like I feel like you honing in more on production these days.
Yeah, it's honestly for the past couple of years, it's like more. I do it more than anything. It's like I got my job, and I always say I don't have a life, but it's because like I work from home, and then I also work from home making tracks. That's all I'm doing. Especially like with Ableton 12, that shit. I nerd out about Ableton 12 literally all the time.
No, I feel you for real.
I mean, wait, hold on. I got the Ableton keychain from the artist talk. Like I'm really,
For real.
Ableton shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, yo. Because for a minute, you was just focusing on the DJing for real.
Yeah, that's when, we was throwing like a party every week and shit for a while, and then we were just throwing parties so much that it just made sense to DJ.
Yeah.
And I always thought that like the music business side was like more lucrative than actually being a producer, but also, producing was like the last frontier of like creativity because it's like the hardest one to do.
You think so? I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like DJ harder. I be fucking up on the CDJs.
But DJing don't really. DJ don't really mean shit compared to like making your own tracks.
True. That's the only reason I want a DJ so I can play my own tracks.
Exactly. I mean, most of the footwork niggas, a lot of niggas, they like really good at playing their tracks. And you can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, yo.
So you said the project's like jungle bass, right? Is that the right term? Jungle bass.
Yeah, it's just
root of it,
jungle. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of things. There's like some juke moments, but it's mostly just like breaks.
Okay.
I love jungle for real.
Yo,
It's the bounciest.
Yo, I don't know if y'all talked about this last time, but can you tell us the origin of the name Composure Squad?
Yeah, we were hanging out outside of some random crib the night the Blackhawks had won the world. What the fuck is
The
it?
Stanley
Cup.
Cup.
Oh my god!
Wait, was I with you?
Yeah, we were all together, and we were like freestyling.
2015?
Yeah, we were like freestyling, and I said something about the squad stay composed, and then I kind of just took it later.
Yeah, I remember we was calling ourselves the Composure Squad.
Oh, I like
for a
that. That's
second.
cool. That's cool.
For a second, and
Yeah.
Jerry was like, "That's my name," and I was like, "I fuck with that. They go
Yeah.
hard."
Yeah, but we were still pasta then.
I was about to say.
Yeah, still it was like a subset of the apostles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
They don't know about that.
Nobody knows about pasta.
You just had to be there, man. You just had to be there.
Hell yeah. Because like you've been working on this one for a minute, right? How long did it take you to make this shit?
I mean, like one of the songs was like 3 years old, and I just had it sitting there for a while.
That be happening, yo.
Yeah, and then I released one of the other songs like last July, and then all the other songs the other three I made this year.
Because I noticing that you've been dropping shit more. And that's what I've been trying to be on too, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck it, just drop it. I be having shit on my computer for literally years, for real.
Dude, I still got, I got hella shit that I ain't dropped. But yeah, I just been Just drop it. What the fuck else I'm gonna do?
Yeah, I would just see the notification. I wouldn't even know you was about to drop it. I would just see the notification, little bag. I was like, yeah, hey, drop it. I was like, I gotta start dropping, man.
Yo, so question for both of you actually. What do you think why do you think you prevent yourself from dropping shit? What's the real reason?
For me, it's always, I'm in my head, I'm like, all right, I could do that better. Like, I can mix that better.
Yeah.
I could do this better.
And then it just the time builds up.
Yeah, then the time just build up. I'm like, damn, it's been a year. And I ain't like, but and then I be trying to tell myself, if I listen to it over again, because you a bouncer version, you'd be listening to it. Like, if I would listen to it, that means other people would listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to it with critical ears. And like, most people don't have critical ears.
Yeah, as
so
corny
like,
as it sounds, you're your own worst critic.
Exactly.
You know?
So if I'm constantly playing that shit, that means other people would constantly play it.
Yeah.
So that's how I got trying to think, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty sensitive. Sometimes somebody will have a critique, and I can't get over that critique.
Yeah.
I feel that too.
I can't fix it. Or, I mean, it's just like, I'll think about that critique all the time, and so I just don't ever work on it again. And it just takes a long time to finish songs. Like, I have, like, at least 100, like, unfinished, like, projects.
That's how I feel in my head.
Yeah,
like.
for sure. That's with art and music.
Exactly.
Like,
You know
The
what's
struggles
crazy?
of an artist.
You know
all
what's crazy is
around.
that like I had it was like Bailey hit me up probably like a month ago. Bailey hit me up. It was like, this shit go hard. And I looked, I was like, oh, that's all sick, not sick. And like in my mind, that's like my least favorite of like the shit that I'll drop.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let me go back and listen to this shit. I was like, wait, this shit is hard.
Yeah, we were listening
I'm
really loud on the speakers.
yeah.
Like,
Dude, straight up, reassurance is a motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro.
like years later, like you like go back and listen to your old shit, you be like, this is hard.
And like I'll get in my head, it's like I'm the shit. I shouldn't be reassured. But when I get it, I like hone in on it. You know what I mean? It's the only thing I can think of. You know? Exactly.
yeah, for real, absolutely. Reassurance is okay, you know. Yeah, and it's all right to like want that a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, like just a little pat on the back, a little like.
But it's just like just because it's your shit, your brain will make you be overcritical of that shit. And like,
Sure. How many tracks are on the project?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you fall on 5? Did you have to do some shaving?
No.
You had to say you had 100 songs.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of shit, but I just think my production has like taken such a turn recently because I just do it all the time. And also, this record was like a long time in the making for a Lizard label. I've been friends with Glenna, aka Sold, who runs the label for like 10 years, and they've always wanted tracks from me. And it took a long time for me to really say, all right, Glenna, I'm making this for you, and we're going to release it.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
How long has this label been a thing?
Just over like a year and a half.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
I'm their 4th release.
4th release. Dope. Good
Yeah.
for them, bro. And it's just been mostly like, what kind of music do they put out for the most part?
They love music that makes you feel things.
Yeah.
Honestly, just they like music with like emotion and like music that like makes you feel like it's like warm and like kind of like a hug type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. That's what it's supposed to be.
And just like, you know, weirdo type shit. I feel like I'm like the most like, mine is the most like abrasive on the label, I think, so far. But
That's always a good thing.
But it's not even that abrasive because it's just like hard and like 170 BPM.
Exactly. But it's definitely like the standout. I mean, not trying to take anything away from anyone else, but.
Are there certain things that you like do to try to stand out in, I guess, your field? We talked about it last time. We had our last guest, just these lanes of saturation. You know what I'm saying? I know you said that you stepped away from the DJ.
Yeah,
You would just consider yourself like an artist, like a producer, and like I guess whichever label you take, like how do you just try to make yourself be individualistic? Like, does it always have to be abrasive, or like do you try to find some like break barriers on purpose, or just try to be like super punk rock with it and make something that you know that they don't have yet?
Honestly, don't make music. I mean, I guess I just said I made music for the label, but I don't really make music for any like particular like demographic or reason. It's usually just like I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's kind of how I am with DJing too, which is why I don't get booked a lot. Because like niggas know I'm gonna do what I want. It don't really matter what the assignment was. You're not gonna give me an assignment the same way I am when I'm promoting. I don't really give a shit. Like I'm gonna let niggas play what they gonna play. I don't tell niggas what to play. Cause like I should know. Cause I booked their ass.
That shit is
That's
crazy.
real.
It's crazy. Niggas used to really be on. Niggas be on that for real, yo.
On what?
Like you play somewhere and they gonna be like, nah, you can't. You got to change that shit.
That's so crazy to me. That's like my least favorite thing. I'm not a DJ at all, but for my DJ friends, like that's my least favorite thing. Requests, venues telling you what to play and shit. Just like shut the fuck up and enjoy.
Didn't you book me?
Nah, dude, we had this. We played one time in Milwaukee years ago at this club called Oak, and the nigga that booked us was like, one, he was complaining that we weren't playing the right shit, but then he was getting on the decks during our set.
Come on.
Nah.
Wow. I'm extremely embarrassed.
I have seen a nigga in my life
That's so crazy. That hit me
go on to a DJ gig with a pre-made mix and then get told that he couldn't play those songs, so he had to switch up.
That's crazy. I mean, that's what he get for real. As far as just
a little too ready. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. As far as I don't really do anything to make myself stand out. I think just being a community member is the vibe. Like I talked, like even in my job, I talk to people and they're like, I saw you at the Actress show at the Empty Bottle. I'm like, fuck, that was like 6 years ago. But I was there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I noticed like I be telling you, I'll be getting the notifications when you be dropping. And then like one thing I've noticed, like since you've been dropping, that you doing all your artwork now. And as me being a designer for so long and knowing you for so long, I didn't see your progression in like your design for real. And like, cause I remember when you first started, I'm like, yeah, you could do something. But now I'm just like, oh, this is his style. Like he like,
it's ill shit. Your artwork is always dope.
For real.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
What's the approach?
Honestly, I'm an Adobe guy, but also I'm a very like phone oriented person. So I'll do shit in both Adobe and phone apps, back and forth. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like having everything is nice. Like I do my own videos, I do my own artwork, I design the merch, I do the music and the mixing.
I feel like you started doing it when Club Initiative it first started. That was the first time I really seen your style for real.
Yeah, I'd like dabbled in shit before, but like once you have like something to do shit weekly on, or it wasn't weekly, it was like monthly or whatever. Yeah. But like when you always have something to work for, it's like one, I'm not really about to pay anybody because I don't have any bread and I'm already like spending money doing it. But also it's just like it's easy to just do it yourself if you learn how to do it.
Yeah, and also like on the flip side, it's good to like sometimes you have to invent a reason for you to have to do some shit.
Yeah. That's valid. That's very real.
That's how I got good at like visual art is like through making visuals for Club Initiative.
Yeah, and it's always ill to have like a trade or just something unlocked on the tuck that you just know how to do. You know what I'm saying? You can never learn too much. You know what I'm saying?
That's very real. How did you come up with the title?
Haha, let's get into some shit. The album, the record was already happening, but then earlier this summer, just basically a month apart, two of my close friends like committed suicide, and they were very instrumental to a few things like Beloved Radio. There we go. I keep forgetting the name. Beloved Radio, and then also like one of my guys was a big promoter out here in like 2014 and 2017. So yeah, I'm just like, damn, my bros died.
We was all
lost leaders. No, for real, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since we talking about niggas Oh, that's so insane.
The title was for just your friends that you've lost that like you looked at as leaders, looked up to.
Yeah, I just think they were both very like genuine people when it came to music, and they were always down to support and help people. They were not really self-serving, which is kind of how I am, which is why we were all like bros. And I think this was like my way of just giving some kind of tribute to my friends.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Do you find it easy to, or I don't even want to say easy, that sounded ridiculous. Do you think that, and I guess there's no other way to say it, like, is it easy sometimes to pull from grief? Like, we've had this conversation on the pod before, like, when people have different genres of music and they make sad songs, per se, because there's, like, passion behind it. Did you feel that, like, this was easy to kind of put together because you felt so passionately? You were talking about two people, and I didn't know you were going to talk about two people that you lost, but two homies that you lost, and kind of dedicating all of that to them, like,
I think my music is naturally emotional just because I'm so focused on. I mean, I've tried to like make non-melodic music, but I just write melodies, and honestly, all the stuff that I don't say that I'm feeling usually comes out. So it's kind of natural, and it just kind of felt like a natural progression because like I talked to Charlie a ton while writing this record before he did all that. And he was he was just like kind of there with me like through making all these songs, and giving me critiques. And like his last mix was like a jungle mix, which like I only listened to like once maybe because like I literally just like break down like sobbing. But like the progression of me making this record and like his DJ skills with like Beloved Radio were kind of hand in hand. So it only made sense to dedicate it to him, and then also Dan happened like a month to the day later. So it just made sense to put my homies on. Like if you look in the album cover, there's actually photos of both of them included in the artwork. Just because.
Hell yeah.
It's beautiful. Shouts out to the guys, man.
To the guys, yo. Hold on, one more drink. One time for the guys, man.
I ain't even being real, but a lot of the shit that I used to do when I was a kid is like cool now. Like I see a lot of weird shit that I did as like a 10-year-old on Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like shit I feel that. Shit I was doing, you would get buried alive for that shit.
Yep. They be like, what?
I feel like that's
What
why
are
I
those?
understand.
Yeah.
That's why I really understand your person, your attitude and shit. Because I remember when you used to get buried. I was there.
Yeah. Cooked.
I was like, Jermaine, you got to heat these niggas back.
Nah, man.
But for real, like I remember Jerry used to wear the Jinkos with the walked on backs.
Hey,
Yeah, you got it.
The walked on backs was like a badge of honor for
It
real.
was.
Back then.
It
Like,
really was. I really
get
wear these
off.
bitches, bro.
high key, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. I know you put a lot of pride in like your own personal style. Like, who do you find influences from?
I mean, honestly, a lot of my style is based off of stuff I can do in video games, but also
I like that.
but also
1080
like,
and shit.
anime. Like, a lot of, I mean, even my whole like personal style is really trying to look like Tetsuo from Akira.
Period.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because
hard.
I realized how boring I am recently. Yeah, I think it was last night. Last night I was playing WWE 2K. I was on the phone with this nigga Jermaine. I was playing WWE 2K. I was making my man. I was like, damn, my nigga look boring. I just put a wife beater in pants. What happened to my imagination?
Yo, dude.
What happened to my imagination? And Jermaine be sending me like, hey, look at my cyberpunk nigga.
Bro, like he really be dressing like CJ sometimes.
Hell yeah. CJ.
Here we go again.
You be clean, but
I'm
you just
very-
got out of prison?
I'm very like, I look at my style. I'm very like dope. I like dope boy fresh.
Yeah.
That's a big Dope Boy Fresh is a very like high influence in my style.
Oh, yeah.
Like I like what niggas wear. The matching crew neck and the sweatpants and like fresh one. I think that's
I fuck
clean.
with that too.
Yeah.
I fuck with that too.
Or like with some Air Maxes.
Yeah, that's all you always gotta have.
Sweatsuit and so that's like Dope Boy Fresh.
Yeah,
for
you
real.
always gotta have like one of those type of fits in the.
You know what I'm
for sure.
saying? Like that's my favorite. That's some of my favorite shit. So I base a lot of my style around
Hell
that
yeah.
for real.
What are your?
And he said I look like CJ on Grand Theft Auto.
Oh shit.
What are your favorite brands?
I'm a Diesel fan, honestly.
Yes.
But
That's
I've
hard.
been telling. That's the thing. I've been telling you Diesel was hard for so long. Nigga.
Diesel?
Like Barry's been telling me that for a while.
I didn't really. It's not. Damn.
But they got a
forget
new
his
creative
name.
director. They got a new
Yeah, his
creative
name is
director.
Glenn
yeah.
something. I forget his
Yeah.
name, but like he. Yeah.
Yeah, because he works with like Balenciaga and like I think he worked with Vetements. Like his shit is crazy. I've been saying Diesel is ill for a long time.
Yeah. They still do their yuppie shit, but they've really gotten into like the space age or just
Yeah.
like weird ass. Like most of the expensive shit is like the craziest shit.
You know how I got on Diesel? Because when I was working at Journey's Kids, like it would be like a special type of like rich bitch that would come in and just be like, y'all sell Diesels, like the Diesel gym
Yeah.
shoes and shit.
Bro, but then
Yeah.
shit's
And like we would sell
Yeah.
hella of them Diesel. I'm like, why do people? And I was like, oh, Diesel kind of go hard.
People forget
it's
that.
Kinda, it's a flex.
Yeah.
It's like Diesel's kind of a flex. for
People
real.
forget that Diesel's not just what you saw at the Buckle and Mr. Rags. You know what I'm saying? Got suits and shit.
Yes.
Diesel's
It
a
unlocks
real
memory.
high-end brand. It's ill shit, and they always have been.
Before we was talking on the intro, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring back the Adidas with the head that was pushed up to the front. You know, with the superstars with the lines that was
Yeah.
moved up to the front and shit." Jermaine was like, "Oh, I ain't gonna fuck with those for real." But I was like, "Jeremy, you the nigga that put me on Adidas."
I used to be Adidas man for real.
Adidas
I mean,
man.
I just didn't like Nike when I was a kid.
Do you
I
like
was
it
like-
now more?
I'm way more of a Nike fan. I think Adidas has
gotta know.
better fashion,
yeah,
and then Nike has better shoes.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
also, they got ACG as well.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Nike was there. I say this shit all the time. Nike was more the performance
Yeah.
type shit, and like Adidas more of the fashiony.
Yeah.
They be having Rick and like
Yeah, because I definitely,
Y3
Yeah.
and shit.
definitely still got Adidas like clothes, and I've been wearing like some of my best like thrifted like clothing pieces have been like rare Adidas like jerseys and shit.
Sorry.
But like for the shoes, that shit is just like dead.
What's the first designer? What's the first like designer that not even designer, but just like motherfucker like clothes that you really fell in love with?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh my soul! You already know, bro, me and Jerry, we did that hip on Carson, on that Carson at the hip, bro. I used to be copping mad Tommy. Yeah,
My mom used to buy me Tommy in like elementary school. G, like,
G.
like so I've been Tommy down like since before I even moved to Oak Park.
I
Word
remember.
up.
Yeah.
Tommy's still ill too.
I copped this at the thrift though.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
seriously, exactly. Like
I fuck with Tommy G. Niggas did cancel. He was the first nigga that got canceled.
yeah, but niggas
yeah.
was but that was bro, it's so
He was
crazy.
the first nigga that
Yeah.
ever got canceled.
It's so crazy because that was Cap One. It was
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
They
literally
actually
a lie.
did him bogus.
Yeah,
for real.
it was literally a
Cause
lie.
Because I saw what he said, but back then you couldn't go on YouTube and see what he really said.
Yeah.
You just had to go with what they were saying for real.
Yeah.
Because niggas would tell me that literally, like, I think like 5 years ago, somebody was like, let's get you out of that Tommy into some polo. Like, bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still Polo over Tommy.
I agree.
I
I'm
love
Polo. I'm
But
Polo
it's a
first,
close.
but like,
It's-
but like
they're
I'm
head to
Polo
head.
first before everything else. Like I fuck with
I
Polo.
fuck with Ralph, but like a lot of my best outerwear, like I have so many rare like Tommy jackets that like nobody will ever have.
Yeah.
That I've thrifted. It's all been secondhand like fucking vintage shit, and I've literally like had niggas buy Tommy that I was wearing off my back at the club. Like
Hard.
so, I think Tommy is GOAT.
I remember like the Tommy overalls with the strap.
The coldest.
With the
It was like
straps,
the creme de la creme.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Yes. And if you have a pair, good
I
for
need
fucking
those.
you, dog.
Yeah.
Because damn, niggas couldn't even circle back to that shit.
And I feel like even now it wouldn't really hit the same as it did. I wish I would have had him in fucking elementary school. You wouldn't be able to tell me shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if I had the photos, bitch.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like you was talking about Diesel and shit, and like I've always been like a huge Diesel fan. I fuck with like Rag and Bone and shit, and
Of
that's
course.
basically only because like my grandmama had like the Macy card or like the Nordstrom card and shit, and I'd be up in that bitch like, oh, this Rag and Bone, it's kind of Diesel for real.
Super.
Remember niggas wearing like Buffalo jeans
Yeah,
and shit? Yeah. When niggas wearing like 7 jeans. Remember, I hit y'all up the other day. Nigga, I was at the outlet. I'm like, these 7s kind of decent for real. They were kind of, remember I hit y'all, I was like, yo, would it be corny if I got some 7 jeans?
I feel like you should do
I'm
what
like
you
not
want.
totally mad at it though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not totally mad.
Wait, what are 7 jeans? I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I don't
It's
know.
basically like a Jordache type brand.
No, don't do that.
Yo, ain't
Do
nothing
not
wrong with
do
Jordache.
that.
Ain't nothing wrong with Jordache.
I wore Jordache all when I was
So
a shorty, but I
exactly,
definitely got
exactly.
cooked for
I
that
mean,
too.
7
so.
jeans. It's just like it's like
high.
a designer jean, designer
But,
denim.
all right, so
Cause niggas remember niggas with like,
Like
Buffalo.
Lucky,
Yeah.
Lucky brand.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
I think
but
like it's a
that's-
tear up.
yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's tear up.
It's a tear up.
It's like
from,
that, like Citizens for Humanity and
you gonna
shit,
spend
right?
like you gonna spend like 250.
Yeah.
that ain't
Some
shit,
7
bro.
jeans.
See, like that's what we were talking about. Like, there's like department store designer, and then
Yeah.
there's like actual shit that you get from the niggas.
Yeah,
Facts.
actually, like couture and runway and all kinds of crazy shit, and ill ready to wear shit.
Facts.
Yeah, low-key, you would get surprised you could be in that.
I know
shit.
you.
Yeah. You can
Every
see
once in a
something-
while, like it's not common.
Yeah,
It's not common
No,
that you would be in Macy.
I got
but
them
you-
G stars at Macy's.
But like,
with
I,
y'all.
I, I, yeah,
G stars that make.
G stars are hard.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, the G star, no, yeah, but like, I was like, every once in a while, I've been in Nordstrom one time and just been like, this hood by air?
Yeah,
Oh my
They're
god.
like Woodfield. I was like, this hood by air in
Yeah.
Woodfield?
And unlock.
no, and the rack. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely. I found,
rack,
Yeah,
yeah.
I worked at the rack.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, APC is in this bitch.
Hey,
Alexander
nigga,
Wang.
Do you be fucking with the rack, bro? You gotta,
Yeah, I mean that's where I look for my designer sunglasses.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense.
You
You,
gotta,
gotta, be
like,
a
pop
smart
in there
shopper,
for real.
dog.
Yeah, you straight up pop in and you
I
can.
wonder if the online be popping if you really own it for real.
It's not.
It's not yet.
nah.
I feel
I
like
could
you gotta
believe
be
that.
in
I
there.
could believe
It's
that.
not.
I could believe it if somebody said they was always on there and
I
shit.
would
And they be
say
like, I
it
need to get
is.
some
Somebody
cover.
isn't updating
It
it
is
enough
nicer.
to. You gotta go in that bitch
Yeah.
in the in person. Yeah.
Well, it is nicer with the online shit because I've like ordered shit. Or I've gotten shit from like the department store and rack, and I've gotten like sunglasses with the wrong case and shit. And it's just
Yeah.
like, bruh.
It's like if I'm gonna buy these Tom Ford sunglasses or something,
It better be.
I want.
I want
I
the
want the
thing.
box.
I want
the
all
case
the
to
parts.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I know Perry was talking about like the Jinko jeans and like whatever. I've always fucked with them. But like, is there a fashion trend that like is there a worse fashion trend that you
Yes,
have
get into
that you have dabbled in? What is the
Yeah.
worst fashion trend that you have dabbled in?
When we were young, niggas would like my first foray into fashion was just being preppy. So niggas would be
Yeah.
like, so niggas was on like
Thank you,
American
bruh.
Eagle, like
No, we
Abercrombie
was.
shit.
We was when I first got my license. I was like trying to go to Old Brook. We hit a Hollis stuff. We go to Old Brook and hit American Apparel real quick.
my God.
Not American Apparel, fucking American Eagle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I know
dude.
ours for sure. I
Yep.
mean,
But like what? Wearing little polos instead of American Eagle, or like
But
the
the thing
jeans
is, we would wear
or
them.
some, like.
The thing is, we would wear it hip hop though. Like if I was wearing it,
But
like,
I know
I
Perry
had
was
two
wearing
of
them with
them.
moccasins. I know Perry was wearing
But
with moccasins.
I definitely was too.
Jarvis
was
that
so
all day.
bad.
Jarvis was always
Yeah.
against me wearing moccasins. Dude.
I support you, big dog.
yeah.
That's hard. I did the same exact shit, bro.
Yeah, no, I didn't get into the girl jeans. I did a little bit, but I was really just like super preppy. I think that was like the worst thing I did, and like the fucking like ripped jeans. And shit. Like that was the worst.
But look, one thing I respect is that when niggas was doing that, we was still doing it hip hop though. Like when niggas wear the Hollister, I had 2 of them on. Like
both
wait,
popped
up.
Yeah.
Wait, niggas. I don't look. I'm
or
sorry,
like niggas would wear the shit, but
the
they
white boys that I went to school with
jeans.
had 2 polos on too. So like when you said hip
No,
hop,
but I was like,
I
look,
thought you were stepping with the Timbs on.
I would go to school. I would go to school. Little baby Aeropostale.
I already know the tightest
With
shirt
hold
ever.
on, no. With LRG pants. I would always keep it hip hop.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
I love
Like
that.
I said, like American Eagle Polo Dose.
Yeah, I mean, you would always see this nigga in some
Good.
Echo.
Good, yeah, Echo with Echo pants with an Echo coat on. Like I was on that. That's the time I was on.
Oh my gosh, the print around the crotch.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know what I mean. The denim where it just said Echo in the front around the
Like
crotch.
cross right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
I'm still getting those off right now.
Remember when niggas?
I imagine.
I remember when niggas. I remember when the NBA pants came out.
We talked on this before.
But like I used to wear, but I would wear
had a
little
pair of those.
Hollister shirt, NBA logo pants.
All right,
okay,
I feel
okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I feel it.
So that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
That
that
makes
is
more sense.
absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Now I know what you mean when you say you kept it hip hop.
I mean, honestly, that's like, but like, be real. That's like GBE for real. Like,
What is
Yeah.
GBE?
if you, the Glory Boys Entertainment
Oh,
Show.
okay, okay.
That's
Yeah,
literally
you're right. You're right.
Like, it came back around because like that's what they was wearing like in 2009.
Yeah, it came back around. Yeah, that's the thing that we old enough that we didn't see fashion trends come and go, and then come back around, and
Yeah.
then go again. And
Yeah.
in the break, me, Germ, and they was sitting here like, "Hey, when t-shirts or hoodies coming back?
Yeah.
It's not time for the
T-shirts
to come
over
back.
hoodies, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we just said it go, come, leave, go, come, leave.
Yeah.
Is there Nah, I got nothing. Hold
Y'all
on.
still doing club initiative?
I just did one in October with Elise from Osix, and
Wait, hold on. Since last time you was on, club initiative wasn't even a thing. So tell them what club initiative was.
damn,
Damn.
oh, that's crazy. I think
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Or maybe we didn't talk about it, but basically, back in the day, I used to have this like stream with Sincere, who is Drew. You guys, you know.
Uncle Drew, shout
Yeah,
out Uncle Drew.
Yeah, shout out Uncle Drew's Tracks House or whatever it's called. So I had a little live stream with Drew that he like made me start called Search Party, because he was like, "You got this equipment, what the fuck are you not doing with it?" So we started bringing people on to live stream, and then I changed it to Club Initiative after this party that I did in like 2016 with them flavors of my old crew.
Yeah.
And we started just like basically, just hosting people, DJing, or like performing live, like in my apartment once a month. But then I also just kept doing events as well. But basically, I'm too niche, and so like I've lost like on the past 2 club initiatives like $3K.
Niggas gonna lose money doing shows. I lose money on shows all the time. I be like, damn, I be hitting Bailey like I gotta get to the show. But like you stimulate the economy for the scene.
No, I mean, yeah, I had
The
all-
people who were there still saw it happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, the heads were there, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really like the money don't matter. It's fine, but it's
Yeah.
like a reason to take a break.
Yeah,
I definitely feel
I
that.
feel you. But niggas be like, oh, the artists don't get paid because it be the niggas throwing the show. The niggas gotta do, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, the thing is, like, because I have a job, I'm gonna pay them niggas. Like, I give the high.
But yeah,
guarantees.
exactly,
Yeah, just like
exactly.
if it lose, which it did, I just pay out of pocket.
But that's why you're a pillar in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of exactly the way you just said that. You know what I mean?
You the nigga that really got me thinking like that, for real.
Yeah.
Because I used to be mad. When I lost some money, I was mad. Y'all, hey, this nigga owe me money, man.
He ain't bringing enough niggas to the show.
man, this nigga owe me money, man. But yeah, because like ultimately we really talking about $20 most of the time. Yeah, other times it'd be more than less.
For sure.
Yeah,
But most of the time, it'd be like $100, $20.
Yeah.
$100, $200 is like nothing. It's fine.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like-
In the grand scheme of things.
yeah, I mean, it's like, if I had to work a little to pay out some artists, that's cool.
Exactly. Like you gave niggas opportunities. Like it's been so many niggas that you that gave opportunity to like showcase their work for real that wouldn't have that means for real.
And really shout out to Club Initiative, bro. Like shout out to you too, bro, because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like people I've never even heard of. I've been put on to so many people during Club Initiatives, and they're like so much fun too. Yeah. And it's just like it's a great vibe. Like it's a really good time, and I feel like sometimes people don't realize that they have an opportunity just like that, like right here. You know, like people will fuck with like the underground and the DIY.
For real.
I mean, the way y'all talking, I might need to just bring back the live stream because that was mostly free.
Yeah, I mean, because like, sometimes you gotta hear what you actually did for real. Because like when you didn't hear what you actually did, you just thinking about the bread. Damn, I done lost bread.
It'd be like that. We're adults. You know what I'm saying? It's not wrong. You
It's
know?
not wrong.
Yeah.
But like this is what you actually did, and like when you hear it back, you be like, damn.
Yeah, you create experiences.
Because for real, G, like it's mad niggas I wouldn't even know.
For
or
real.
like no even made music.
We've
and
had
like now I'm
great
tapped
times.
in with them niggas and shit.
Great times.
I
at these
do always
events.
wonder how niggas know each other. And they be like, we met through you.
Yeah.
The glue.
But yeah, that's been a huge thing. Like you don't like community and music is like the reason that like I even choose to like dedicate what I do my life to like this shit for real. And like, yeah, you was one to really show me my first like music underground community and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I got into hardcore. Then I got into this. But like I knew how to move when I got into it because I was like fucking with you on some like ultra shit. Cause I was like pop nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we love pop music. For real.
But we still love pop music for real.
Yeah, pop. I mean, yeah. You
What
should
pop
never
music are you listening to?
See,
This is a safe
that's a little
space.
tough.
If you say chaperone,
it's
I
Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter, you can get that off.
I fuck with Sabrina. I do fuck with
like
Sabrina.
Sabrina
I like
Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I did too.
I actually
Sabrina
never
go
heard
hard.
Chaperone.
Yeah, I'm not really a chaperone nigga for real. Like,
A chaperone nigga.
I mean, you got your shit, man. Like the Ari album is good. The Ariana album is good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've been listening to a lot. Like, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I listen to a lot of Yeet and like Dave Blunt. Like, I just listen to like young nigga music for real.
I do too.
Unfortunately,
How you feel about the Dave Blunt to the United Center?
yo,
I ain't gonna say what I think.
yeah. So, all right.
He's gonna die soon.
See, no, dude, come on, man. All right. So,
Was that crazy? I'm sorry.
So I think that Dave
I don't want that to happen.
is a little. I find him an inspiration because he used to be fatter, and he's working towards like losing weight and making this a long term thing. He's not just like a fat ass nigga. Like he is, but like it's his thing too. Mm-hmm. It's like they play off of it in the video. Like, why would you make a 3D model of this nigga falling from the sky if you weren't? 'Cause he's a funny nigga. Yeah. And like it do bother me when niggas be talking shit because it's the same shit that Lizzo go through. And you know, even if she is a terrible person or whatever, it's like fat niggas can't live. And niggas be like, oh, it's for their health and shit. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I get it, but like niggas be doing lean all the time and nobody say shit. Nobody. Yeah. I mean, some people have like, there's a meme about like your favorite rapper being so sad, i.e. Future, like on a track, but nobody's like, oh, I'm worried about him living, when he like only says lean, lean, lean. I smoke lean, or whatever. So I just
you're right. That was bogus. My bad.
No, it's not just you.
Yeah, it brings up a good conversation for real.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I think I like Dave. I think that he's funny as hell. I think him being fat is part of the appeal. But
yeah.
I've even seen like fucking Instagram food influencers lose like 60 pounds this year, and I'm just like, everybody will look out for themselves when they need to.
Yeah, because this is the thing, G. Because I fuck with the fact that like I just be wanting people to like be able to enjoy your shit and to like have you around as that inspiration for as long as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the things that can make you viral or give you a little bit more, it's not worth your life to like, because if you're not there to like, you know what smell your flowers or whatever, like what the fuck is it for then? Like, you know, I don't want you to do that.
And like Dave Bloods has been on a weight loss journey for real. He been documenting it for real.
I'm gonna be real with you. I have a theory, and I don't think that he drink lean. I think
that's my thing.
That double cup is filled with water. That nigga is always hydrating.
It's probably juice.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta stop. I also gotta stop believing rappers too, because
that's my whole problem.
Because in my head, he really drinks lean and really pops perks.
Right. So yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he sing too well to be drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
I don't know.
low-key.
Lean has made me a songbird for real.
And like low key, when I first started rapping, I used to be in the odd feature and shit. I tried to be like a shock rapper, so I understand like the idea of like what I actually do is not actually what like I'll rap about and shit. Yeah. But like as I get older, I start thinking about like the implications of that for real. You know what I'm saying? I understand like you're not thinking about that as a young nigga. And, like I'm only thinking about that because I'm old. But I'm like, I respect it more when you have that foresight as a young nigga.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm going to ask all three of you guys, because, you know, making music or whatever. Like, have y'all, and this is a safe space, you don't have to go into details or anything. Have y'all ever, anything that you're willing to share, like that you have ever done that you're like, this is kind of fucked, but like, it might have some traction. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In the past?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because we're seeing niggas do it all day long. Like, and it's just like, it is easy to judge them right now because TikTok and like all of that. But like, we didn't have that. But it's just like, y'all are still making music. It has to still be a feeling, you know, like there was still Eminem. There was still Odd Future. And we were just getting into the...
Like, it was a time for real. Like,
I had a little shock rapper time.
I was just saying, there's literally a fucking rap track with us on Bandcamp where I, like, dropped the F slur, and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
You didn't delete it from the net?
Nah, it's still there, especially because I feel like Charlie was on it, so it's definitely still there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I've thought about taking shit down. Like, should I take this down? But, like, fuck that. I was a young nigga. I like to say, niggas fuck. Huh? Yeah.
Nobody cares.
One, and like, it's okay to be a young nigga for real and like not understand. Like I told you, like when I see a young nigga that like sees shit how I see it, I give you like more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll fuck with you more. But like if you just a young nigga, I understand that like it's a thing to like try to get noticed for real. And like you don't really see the like like I said, the implications of what you actually doing.
Yeah, I just think as a young nigga, I mean, yo, society is cooked. Young niggas is crazy. But you also got to give people a chance to be children and grow up.
Yes, that's very real.
Yeah.
That's very real. And I appreciate, I guess, for it. And, you know, people can take it however, but I appreciate it still being up there, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess you didn't clam up when I asked you the question. You know what I mean? And you spoke your truth. I know your heart. You know what I mean? So, like, if it's you know what I mean? Because then it does show you that, okay, if you are met with these challenges, people want to ask you, like, oh, shit, well, what the fuck was this about? Because everyone's, you know, cancel culture is crazy. So when people, like, you know, let's say we pop in our 40s, you know what I'm saying? So when niggas want to pull shit up, it does sound like you have it together to, like, talk about it. And that's why I feel like what you said is so valid. Like, you have to let people just be young and grow up too, and if you can talk about that confidently, I think that is okay.
And it's like the same thing as like when motherfuckers are like Sexy Red and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when motherfuckers be like, oh, like she said, like she young.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course she said that's the same shit I did.
Yeah, it's just like it's like girls like sex too, bro.
Yeah,
you know, it's okay, bro.
And that's always been her whole thing.
It's like I understand it's bogus. I definitely understand it's bogus, but like I said some bogus shit. when I was young.
Don't
When I was her age
bogus
too.
because niggas we've talked
No,
about
but
before.
that's the thing. It still is bogus.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
saying like you, Jermaine, you've been with me since I started rapping. Like I done said some bogus shit on the track.
give us a bar.
No,
You're funny. You're funny.
absolutely not.
Messy.
I was rapping when Tyler the Creator and shit was coming up
I
and shit.
feel it. I can only
I have
imagine.
said some bogus shit on the track, but like, so she said some bogus shit on the track. So what? Like, yeah, like,
But I feel
was
like it-
Yeah, I used to listen to 2 Live Crew. Like,
Yeah. I just feel like it
I don't condone it now. Like,
I just feel like it leaves a better taste in the. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about it, if you're ready, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And it sounded like you were absolutely ready. You talked about it right away, and like, yep, it lives there. I feel like that feels better than when people, I guess, try to delete things and be like, I never said this and blah blah blah. Because like, if people do question you about these things, you should be able to take those challenges that come with expressing like I was growing and this wasn't right, but I was making music and my friend was on there, you know what I'm saying? So like I can't delete it because you know what I mean? Because it can be deeper than that.
Yeah.
And
100%. And you look more guilty when you try to like get rid of shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's a paper trail of you deleting shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they were like,
exactly.
it lived there once upon a time. I see that you deleted
It's
it.
some shit that's ingrained.
So you knew
in my
this was
mind.
bogus from the jump.
Right.
I checked the Wayback Machine, my nigga.
The Wayback Machine is so fucking hilarious, man. I already know the answer to this, but you don't have a designer, right? Or not a designer, I'm sorry, a stylist.
Hell no, that's crazy. No, my stylist is always being on the internet.
Period. For real.
Locked in the net. Niggas' heads in the net.
One of the only other real internet niggas that I know. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it before, but like the internet is different. But we were like internet kids. Like our generation, like we were internet kids. Like we
Niggas used to be on AOL. What was it? AIM.
AIM. Oh my gosh. My away message.
I remember
emo lyrics.
NDJC. I remember NDJC on AIM.
NDJC is like, that's my first moniker.
What was your first moniker, Nate?
King Nady J. No, it was Royal HXC actually.
That was
I was that into hardcore
Bailey.
as a kid.
Like on, I don't know what you
AIM.
got. On AIM. Oh, Huffin.
The first time you had to make a username.
Huffin
like
Turpentine, but I spelled turpentine wrong. And like if y'all, because like I was on the artist shit,
Yeah.
turpentine is like
Your paintings.
a paint thinner.
Oh,
That like the greats died from because they didn't cover up their mouths, so like they would have like excessive nosebleeds and they literally die from the fumes.
We were all so edgy.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, Huffin
you remember what
Turpentine.
I was? I was Jay Skelly 07.
Yo, but on the stylist tip, say you were like a millionaire, would you, and like a big celebrity or whatever, would you hire a stylist?
No, hell
I don't think I would either.
Because like
I would.
The trust.
I have too many ideas.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's the thing. If I was rich and I hired a stylist, it would be like a nigga like it would be literally one of y'all niggas.
On my soul. On my soul.
It would just be a job that I could give somebody. Like
Yes.
you want to get paid. You want $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go buy my clothes.
Just buy my just buy clothes and just.
It would absolutely have to be somebody I fucking.
It would be literally either one of y'all two niggas. For real.
On my
My
soul.
stylist for real.
We got a job in the works, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, he gonna get him. Now we really got to get the podcast popping.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
What's the time? Sorry, that's crazy.
Cut that part out.
Yeah. No, we got anything else? We passed on it. Like, we got anything else we want to talk about?
No.
All right.
That's not. Make sure you guys check out Lost Leaders from our good homie Germ, aka Composure Squad.
Yeah, what's next? Talk about what's next.
Really, I've made like 12 songs in the past like couple of weeks.
Hell yeah.
I've been collabing with people a lot. I live in a central area, so I'm trying to do more vocal music.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I've been working, and I have a job. So That's really my main thing, and maybe getting a girlfriend one day.
I know that's right. Adulting, the many tears. Okay. Hell yeah, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's always great chopping up with you.
Say less. Whenever you try to come on this bitch, just let me know you try to come on this bitch.
For real. And if y'all don't know, this is my main competition when I'm always like, Perry's my best friend. This would be my main competition. Because they really are like locked in like that. And I'm like, well, listen, I love you, Jern, but like, listen.
I'd be like, why is there so many pictures of Bailey and Perry and not me and Perry? So I feel you, man. We on equal levels for real.
Big love. Y'all already know what it is. Face Value Podcast, episode 277. Let's go.